Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Eric with Spartan Auto Works. In a previous video we had told you that we had made some videos, or I had made some videos on Mercedes stuff because I get tons of requests on it. And the lighting was pretty bad, so I had to scrap it all and we're going to start over, and we're going to make this probably not as detailed as the last videos I shot were, but we're going to try to get through it, kind of show you some stuff, show you not to be scared, and dive right into Mercedes and go make some money. So today, you've seen we've done some videos with the X-Horse. Today we're going to just show you some different stuff that you can use on the bench. We are going to use the Gbox today and the AUTEL. Because a lot of people are asking about doing it with the AUTEL. Obviously the IM608 and the IM508 are two popular tools in the marketplace right now. Probably, in my opinion, some of the best tools on the market. So we're just going to get right into this. I'm going to make this multiple parts to make it a little bit easier just to upload. I like to do it dirty. I don't really like to edit stuff, so I'm just going to make it easy on myself just to copy paste video to YouTube, and we'll just go section by section. So first things first, one of my favorite things to use when I'm doing this, especially with the X-Horse, is this gold car setup. It is kind of pricey. You don't have to have this particular setup in general. You could use the X-Horse cables as well. I don't see why they wouldn't work with the IM608 or 508, but this gold car setup is kind of my favorite. There is a couple other setups that are out there in the market. They just came out with one that has a Gbox2 built into it, and it's more geared to the IM608. I think there's only one distributor right now. I was going to buy it, and it's not a distributor I deal with all the time. But I did see it on one of the distributors' websites, so I don't know if it's a slow rollout, but I know one distributor carries it for sure. But this is my actually go-to setup because it makes it nice and easy. Here's why. If you're not into the whole Mercedes things, and this is just not something you do all the time, you only get calls from every once in a while, and you're trying to figure out the body styles and all that, and even sometimes I get confused on some of this stuff. Now, most of the time you can just go to the EIS itself, and hopefully that's in focus. Let me see if I can bring it up there. I don't know. Hopefully you can read that. Anyway, right there it says 210. So I know this is a 210 EIS. But one of the things that makes this really, really nice with these cable setups like this, like I said, there's Gold Car. They make a couple, two different versions. And then the X-Horse cables, obviously. And then there's another company out of China that's making them now. Way more cables, a little bit different setup, but it's only like $300. I told one of these other locksmiths I deal with in Indy to go ahead and buy it. He bought it. I'm probably going to buy it when I get some free money at some point. But I don't see why that setup wouldn't work. I think a few people have already bought it that I've seen on the forums. Haven't really got any feedback or read much feedback about it, but I don't see why it wouldn't work. Basically the same setup as this at half the price. This is like $1,000, $800, something like that. That thing was like $299 or less than $300 or something like that, and basically the same thing. So this thing comes with pretty much every cable you're going to need, but one of the things that makes it nice, if you're not big in Mercedes and don't know the different things from Mercedes, basically the connectors only fit one type. So this is a 210 208 210 EIS cable, and we come up here, plugs in, and that's all there is to it. We'll plug that into the Gold Car box to our IM608, and then you're off to the races. You can plug in a dashboard to it. They have an ESL simulator, which is somewhere in this mess of stuff. Let's see, oh, right here. They have this ESL simulator that you put in when you're doing the password. You can hook an ESL ELV to it. It's got a gearbox connector as well, and this stuff's pretty high quality. That's a X-Horse cable, but stuff's pretty decent quality. You are paying. Somebody's got to make all this stuff, so you definitely got to pay for it. But I like it. So if you're doing Mercedes stuff, especially on the bench, this makes it really, really simplistic, really easy, pretty clean. I don't know how, the box they ship it in, I don't know how they expect you to put everything back in the box. I gotta get a bigger box. I keep this inside a cardboard box because there's just too much stuff here to like try to pack every single time, especially if you use it frequently. So I need to buy a bigger box for sure. But I've been talking about that for a long time and never got around to it. So that's the first recommendation I have for you, is getting one of these cable setups like this. But the IM608 and the Gbox can pretty much do everything this is, but it's just a little bit different setup. So I'm going to stop the video here. I'm going to clean this off. We'll get the Gbox2 unpacked, and then we'll come back and talk about the Gbox2.